morning and welcome to the Natty Homemaker Show. I'll be your host today, Natty Homemaker. Today is day 5 and it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm hungry. So today I'm going to be making waffles for breakfast. Waffles. So I'm going to be using the oatmeal, making oatmeal waffles. And I'll be using the chocolate cookie crumbs. So make like a cookie crumb kind of waffle. So let's do that. Breakfast of champions. So let's make it easy peasy. We're going to put everything in my magic bullet this morning. So let's start with the oats. So I'm going to take about a cup of oats and put it in my bullet. And I think about half a cup of the chocolate cookie crumbs. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Chocolate sea salt. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, it looks like flour. So now we're just going to add some of this almond milk I had in the fridge. So I'm just going to say we'll start with half a cup of almond milk, 1 egg. I'm just winging this because, well, I've never made this before. I'm going to stir it up and see what we got. If it's thick enough, if it's... You don't even have to stir it. It does it for you. There we go. Let's put it back. All right. Let's see what it looks like. I think it needs a little bit more milk. It's really thick. Oh, yeah. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. Yeah, look at that. Okay. A little bit of oil so it doesn't stick. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to add... So this is a mini waffle maker. So you don't need much. A couple of tablespoons. And that spreads on its own. So just close it. And we wait. Well, I think it's ready. Oh, let's see if it worked. Oh, it worked. Look at that. Chocolate cookie waffle. Oatmeal chocolate cookie waffles. Let's make some more. While that's cooking, I took some of those mixed berries I had in the freezer. And I'm going to pick out the strawberries and defrost them in the microwave for 30 seconds. All right, we have the last one here. We'll make this one count. Ugh. So I'm surprised it actually worked. It's like, I guess you could pretty much make waffles with anything. Okay, so that's the last one. So we have a total of 5 of these cookie waffles. Oatmeal cookie waffles. Breakfast is served. This is day 5 breakfast. Yummy waffles made with oatmeal and chocolate cookie crumbs. So I'm going to make a little bit of a strawberry syrup. So this is the strawberries that I put in the microwave. Well, the juices from the strawberries I put in the microwave. So there's some left in the bowl. I didn't want to waste it. So I'm just going to add a little bit of maple syrup to that. And now we'll have a nice strawberry maple syrup. There we go. Well, here's breakfast. So we added some strawberries. And I have my syrup. I put it in a shot glass because I didn't have the syrup for my... That's yours, yeah.
Not bad.
It's plain though. It doesn't taste like cookie. I thought it would taste more like cookie.
You can taste a hint of it.
It tastes like a plain waffle. You wouldn't know it's oatmeal.
No, I didn't.
So now let's try this. Oh yeah. There you go, darling. Let's try that. Let that soak in a little bit. Mmm. Messy. Mmm. Look at that. Can I put that all in my mouth? I'm sure I can, but.
Big mouth.
Mm-hmm. Here. I'm gonna put that all in my mouth. You gotta try this.
Well, that's good.
Mm.
I don't really like that syrup.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, next up, lunch. Okay, so I'm doing some pre-prep here, and I was thinking, well, you know what? I'm going to check those carrots in the fridge because I was planning on doing some baking or something with it this week. Now, I had 2 bags. This one was a loose bag that I had, so I just put it in another bag. They don't look too good. They're kind of dry. They look kind of dry. These are the ones that Jay said tasted weird. But I also had this bag, and when I look at it right now, I know I'm going to have to throw it all out. Because, oh God. Oh God, look at that. I'm throwing the whole thing out. Contaminated. It contaminated all of it. I don't know what happened to it, but it got all slimy inside. And this bag was just bought maybe about 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. I'm throwing that out. These ones, Jay said he didn't like the flavor. He said it was off. I couldn't tell because, well, my flavors are, like, my taste buds are off as well. So I'm just going to break it in half. It looks fine. It tastes very carroty. Like, a lot like carrot, but they look fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not slimy whatsoever. So these ones that were in this bag are fine. These ones are going to compost. Oh. So that's a waste. I was going to plan on doing a few things with that. So that's kind of a waste. Oh well, we'll have to deal with what we have. Oh God. Yeah, these carrots gotta go. I'm so grossed out right now. I think I'll throw these ones out as well. Jay said they didn't taste right. And I don't have much of a taste bud sometimes, so I think I'll throw them out as well. Just in case, because they were in the same drawer. And these ones are really disgusting. And they're going out. Ooh, when in doubt, throw out, right? Well, I guess I could use this up and make some jello cups. So I just pour that in there. Then I boiled some water. And I got a cup of hot water. And you just stir it until all the crystals are melted. Okay, so the crystals are all melted. I'm just going to add the water, the cold water, 1 cup of cold water. And I'm going to add something else to it. Oh yeah, make a mess, Nat. So I'm going to add those cookie crumbs. I'm just going to add about a handful, so about half a cup, I'd say. No, actually, I'm going to add about a cup. Yeah. And see what happens. I want to make like a black forest kind of pudding. Not pudding. I'm going to make a black forest kind of jello. That's it. I don't want to stir it too much. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the fridge and let it set. Well, since it's now late morning, I might as well start my soup. Today I was going to make a Asian-inspired soup, kind of like Mr. Noodle, but I don't have Mr. Noodle, but I have spaghetti. So let's make something with that today. All right, so this is what we're going to need for this recipe. I'm going to show you in a minute. The water's boiling, so I have to put in the noodles. So we don't have Mr. Noodle, like I said, so we're just going to use spaghetti noodles. So I'm using half the jar of spaghetti. I'm breaking it in half, putting it in the boiling water, setting it for 8 minutes. Stir that up a little bit. Now we just gotta wait for that to cook. And while that's happening, I'm going to show you what we're going to use for the base of my soup. Today we'll be using one of the broths, vegetable broths, some of the garlic from the fridge, some of the minced ginger from the fridge, the chives from my cupboard, salt and pepper. I cut up an onion last night, so 1 onion, some Worcestershire, soy sauce, and ground white pepper. So first off, we're just gonna melt some butter. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of ginger. Oh, maybe not. The ginger is no good. It's got mold on it. Okay, so that's going in the garbage. Okay, so we have dry ginger. So we're gonna put some ginger in there. Just like that. And then we're gonna put a tablespoon of garlic, the minced garlic. I'm gonna try to stretch that out. Okay, half a tablespoon because there's just a little bit left and I want to keep it for another recipe. So I'm gonna add some garlic powder to that instead. So half a tablespoon of garlic powder. Mix that up real good. Turn it right down. All right. Oh, that smells really good, guys. We're going to put some of this beautiful vegetable broth. The whole thing goes in there. I'm going to add some pepper, black pepper, lots of black pepper, salt, sea salt. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? Duh me. How am I going to do this now? I think what I'll do is I'll just throw this in. We forgot to cook up the onions, guys. So we're going to just cook up some onions here. So a little bit of butter. Put it on low. And we're going to cook up those onions. We're going to add some soy sauce to this. We're going to add a pinch of Worcestershire. And And last but not least, some ground white pepper. It has to be ground white pepper. So just a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of this water to the soup. A little starchy that way. Okay, so we got the onions going now. We're just going to caramelize it a little bit. And then we're going to put it in the soup. And it's going to be nice and delicious. It smells delicious. It smells really good. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tasted it. I'm just going based by what I think it will taste like. But I know it's going to be great. Fantastic. So as you can see, it's like a little golden brown here. So we're just going to add it to the soup. And we're going to give some good vibes to this soup to make it extra special. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. So I'm going to let it sit on low for about 3 minutes, let's say. 3 minutes should do it. So I made a lot of pasta. So I'm just going to put some in a bowl on the side. And Jay will probably have that for supper tonight. I'm going to make something for supper for him because he wants spaghetti. Okay, because it's really early in the morning and I'm making my lunch and his dinner for tonight early, I decided I'm going to keep the pasta that I have for the soup aside. The soup is ready, but I'm going to add that later on when it's lunchtime. So this way it doesn't get too soggy or mushy inside the soup. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to wait till it cools off, and then I'm going to make that beautiful lunch at 12 o'clock. Right now, it's only 9:53, so. And now I'm going to be making my man's work dinner. So I decided today to make it nice and easy, kind of like a takeout again. He likes pizza pockets, but he likes them microwaved. So I microwaved his pizza pocket already. It's going to go in a heated lunch pail, so he can heat it up later on. I'm going to make him some potato wedges, and I'll give him 4 onion rings as well, because we only have 4 more left in the bag, and that's going to be for me tonight. So I'm making his now, and I'll make mine tonight, because, well, he leaves way before I make dinner. So the pizza pockets are the red hot sauce, Frank's red hot sauce, pepperoni, and bacon. They're very good. Spicy. Ooh, there's 2 of them left. I thought there was only 2. There's 3. Okay. Wicked. So there'll be another one for another day. So 1 for me tonight. And I'll have this and the rest of those tonight as well. So let's put this in the microwave. Oh, I'm sorry. So let's put this in the air fryer. First off, I rinsed the potatoes. I kept them wet because they tend to cook better that way. And I'm putting lemon pepper on it. Lemon pepper. Oh, no, sorry. I'm putting garlic pepper on it. Shake that up. Put that in the air fryer. And let's go for 10 minutes at 400. Okay, so after tonight, I'm only going to have 1 pizza pocket left. 1. So I'm going to keep that for Jay, I think, for his lunches. And I think, yeah, there won't be any more onion rings because I'm going to use them up tonight. So no more onion rings. 1 pizza pocket left. And there's still lots of potatoes left. Here's my man's lunch. I'll be having the same thing later on tonight. So he's got 4 onion rings, the garlic pepper wedges, and the Frank's red hot sauce pizza pocket, the jello with the chocolate cookie crumbs, an apple, and little ketchup packets for his potatoes. And that will be his work dinner tonight. So I just want to share with you my plant. Look at that. She's just blooming like crazy. She's a happy, happy, happy girl. RJ also came to the window this morning. RJ the squirrel. He's so freaking cute. Check this out, though. Look at how beautiful she is. Look at that. Beautiful. She loves it here. When I used to live in the apartment in the city, I would never, ever get flowers. Here, it blooms constantly. But for some reason this month, she's just growing like a mad, mad weed. She's beautiful. Beautiful. So this is an old plant, well over 100 years old. It was my great-grandmother's plant. My mom gave me a piece, and I kept on growing it. So look at that. It's from a over 100-year-old plant. It's beautiful. She's beautiful. This one too. Actually, I'm gonna have to cut that, I guess. Take that out. And as for Mr. Basil, well, he's growing slowly but surely. It's lunchtime. Let's try that delicious soup that I made this morning. Before I prepare the soup, I'm going to prepare a side. I have this garlic bread baguette. I'm just going to cut a piece off to add to the side of the soup and put the rest back in the fridge. So, like I said, I made this soup earlier this morning, so it's cooled down now. So I'm just going to re-nuke it in the microwave. But I'm going to add the noodles now. So put the noodles in there like that. And I'm going to add some chives. Chives on top. Just like that. And I'm going to add just a touch of basil. And I'm going to put that in the microwave for 2 minutes in the microwave. Okay, so I still have some soup left in the pot, so I'm just going to put that in a jar and I'll save it for another day. Maybe tomorrow, maybe another recipe, we'll see. And there's day 5 lunch. We have our Asian-inspired noodle soup and garlic bread. Okay, so I'm going to try this soup here. And Jake could tell me how he feels about the soup.
Spaghetti noodle soup.
Well, I did have chow mein noodles. I didn't have Chinese noodles. But I had spaghetti, so. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nice soup. Yeah. Good flavor. Mm-hmm. I was going to put ginger in it, but the ginger went bad, so I had to throw it out. But I had dry ginger instead. And it turned out great. So, this meal is delicious. Delicious. Different. You know, it's like almost like Mr. Noodle, but homemade. Mm-hmm. Homemade with spaghetti noodles. So I'm going to use some sriracha. Sriracha. And I'm going to put some in the soup. Oh, shit. I wonder if they saw that on the camera. Look. The lid went flying off. And a whole bunch went in my soup. Where's
The lid is inside the soup.
The lid's not inside the soup.
Use a spoon.
Oh my god, look at this mess. Look. Oh my god. Look. Look. All over my pajamas. All over my stomach. Well, I'm going to stay like this. Look, my lid's right on the ground. See? Right there. So I'm going to clean it up after. Because if I move right now, I'm going to get it all over the place.
That was too funny.
I got one bite out of the freaking thing. Now I'm going to try it, and it's going to be super duper spicy. My ring's all full of sauce. I'm going to have to wash my ring now. Look at the mess I made. Thank God I brought a napkin. Guess it's not a pajama day today. I got to take it off. How the hell did that go flying off?
I don't know.
But did you see how much, like, it went poof, inside my bowl? And then the lid went flying. So let's see how hot the sauce is now, or this soup is. Woo! Hot! Well, I don't taste nothing but Sriracha now. All I taste is Sriracha soup. Oh well, Sriracha noodle soup. It's not like Frank's hot sauce, you know. I like Frank's hot sauce better, but I want something different. Just a couple drops, you know? Like, geez, not a whole freaking thing. I hope I got that on camera. Because it is funny. But I can't stand sitting here like this. So I'm going to go take this pajama off. And I'm going to try to enjoy this soup.
Hey, you started your period.
It's not my period. It's the Sriracha. Look at this. Look at this Sriracha. Like, look at this mess. Look at this. All over the place. My chair. On my clothes. On my table wall. I wiped most of my table off, but what a mess. And look at the color of my soup now. It's Sriracha soup. It's hot as fuck.
Calm and relax.
I changed my clothes. And the soup is hot. Spicy. I still have my garlic bread. And I'll eat the soup. But what a shit show today. Well, that concludes my day today. I had some good meals. Some good times. A little bit of a mishap, but it was all good. It was all good. So stay tuned till tomorrow. Or come back tomorrow, because tomorrow's day 6. Day 6 will be another adventure, and I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow until, well, tomorrow comes along. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment below. Bye for now.